Chidi Odinkalu replies man who tackled him after he praised Otti for clearing 9 years pension arrears. Lawyer and human rights activist Professor Chidi Anselm Odinkalu has replied an ex-user who tackled him after he praised the governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, for clearing pension owed in the state since 2014. According to this day, Alex Otti has cleared 9 years pension in arrears in the state. However, after the report surfaced online, Chidi Anselm Odinkalu praised Governor Alex Otti and the ex-user reacted. So the ex-user reacted on his page and wrote, "Chidi, your matter weak me. Even without the recent increase in the state's allocations, many states were already doing this without noise. You would praise a fowl, but you condemn the elephant. So payment of retirees, is it a millennium project?" Reacting to the statement that was made by the ex-user, Chidi Odinkalu said if he knew about Abia State, he wouldn't be so glib. He said, "Mr. Reb, I'm glad you admit that you're weak because that's what it is. As at the beginning of the fourth quarter of 2023, over 21 states were struggling with arrears of pension. By the beginning of February 2024, it was over 67% of states. If you knew about Abia, you'd not be so glib." Interesting. Well, I think that firstly, in all honesty, I think Nigerians will have to be patient because we are so behind when it comes to development. We just have to be patient with the small wins. Because realistically, yes, you can say, well, what is it about paying the pensioners? I mean, this is 9 years and trying to clear that, which Alex Otti would get the praise for. But really, with where we are as a country, I mean, we need to start fixing roads. Do you know how basic that is? So when roads start getting fixed, Nigerians will still complain and be like, well, get it done. And I think Nigerians do have the rights to be that. We can't appreciate the little things, especially when the government, has breadcrumbed and love-bombed their citizens, where they do a little bit here, starve the people, do a little bit there, starve the people, and expect to be grateful. We have to keep that high standard. So you can appreciate that progress is going on, but we also cannot forget that Nigeria is not going to change in 1 year. And that rapid growth you're looking for, yes, you can see other countries and how they're doing well now, but it is taking years, at least hundreds of years, exploitation of other people's resources to be where they are. So really, in how the country is going to be better, yeah, you're just going to have to be like, okay, this is done. Take things off the list as we go along. Someone calls the writer, the commenter, an enemy of progress, and he is bad. The governor that everyone knows he's working, that's why he's annoyed. To be fair, and I think it's kind of funny because it's not like as if Alex Otti, for example, it's evident. So coming out to argue with someone who's like, okay, then what's the big deal? When given our context, and know how behind we are, the kind of development that is happening in Abia State. So that's why I say it's like, okay, not that you have to jump up to the sky and literally be like, oh, that's amazing, and kind of exaggerate what someone has done. But if you know where Nigeria is coming from, you're going to have to appreciate certain levels of commitment and development because we have not seen it as consistently as it is. So good job to Alex Otti, but the praise and the thing that we need is that it continues to a point where within his sphere of control, he can make influence. But maybe the more he does it, we've seen with other people as well who have been in positions of power, have tried to do good, but they were not consistent. And by virtue of where they were, the people they were working with, they were worked against, and all their efforts were literally futile. Well, I don't know what is there to praise. Is that not his job as a governor? That's why, in all fairness, you can see arguments on both sides, but you also cannot deny that there's a certain level of development and progress especially. We're not where we want to be, absolutely not. But this should inspire other governors of their state to do the same. This is why you have a system. This is why you have people positioned in different places. If this governor is doing it, then other governors doing it. Imagine the accumulated progress and effort for the country as a whole. Because there's no point if Abia State, let's say Abia State becomes way better, then most likely it would be a Lagos situation where if it's better for infrastructure, the system, healthcare, education, business, standard of living, it would literally become another Lagos State where Abia will become overpopulated. Yes, there are certain places in the world that is literally, or certain countries where, or all countries have that one place where for business, for investment, it's the place. But we need to get to a point where the whole country does not move to one part of the country, overpopulate that place just because they need to survive. It's a different thing. That's a different thing. So I think the most important thing right now is for other states to follow suit. If Abia State elevates to a point where it does really good and other states are lacking, people will start moving to Abia State and Abia may be the new Lagos. Again, there is nothing special about a place. It's how you create and build for the people. And Nigerians can hype. Literally, the people have the power to change anything. Abia State could literally become a Lagos if, the governor worked towards it and then the other governors are slacking. Let's get another comment. Well, someone here says, it's a Yoruba person that's complaining they do not like good things. Interesting. He is the best governor in Nigeria. I think Nigerians as well, maybe we need to step back and just look at how things go. Because sometimes things can look really good, but we have seen that he's not the first to do really things that are important. So what matters is consistency. How far can this go? How long can it go? And how good will it be for? But I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.